Yo. Uh, there we go. Oh my god, camera's a little weird. That's better. Okay. What's up, Clam? Okay, so yeah, I don't know what to do, man. I don't want to do GT2, so I'm kind of like, do we do something else in Forza? Do I just play a different game? You know? Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? And sub ads. Alright. There's a poll up. Let me know what you guys want to do. Nobody's gonna vote on anything. Well, there's one vote for a different game. uh, Alright, there's a vote for Toge. Okay, 2 votes for Toge. Since nobody's voting, we'll just go in and do some Toge, I guess, to start. Well, now it's 50-50 again, bro. Don't know. We need someone to break the tie, man. We can do this. I didn't know that was a thing. Anybody want to do this? It's kind of like GT, just not GT2. Yep, exactly, clamp gun. I would rather use these at Yas, but I'll go ahead and drive around for a little bit. Right now, yeah. if you type, why does it keep saying it doesn't meet restrictions? And everybody has the exact same thing. No comprendo, bro. I know it's comprende, but you know. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't meet restrictions. Okay. Well, then how can I? What do you want me to do, bro? I gotta buy. I mean, look, they're exactly the same. How does this work? Like, how do you? Well, it didn't say at that time, so I guess you can only pick this car. Okay. It's all good. It's a boomer. Yeah, I don't understand what just happened, but whatever. At least we got in a car and on the track. That was pretty bad. Thing understeers like crazy. I even have a tune on this, bro. What just happened? I have Toge's tune on it. That was for the old spec, so let's find one. Hopefully a little bit less understeer. Bro, why is it the same tune up there? Try this one. Actually, Yas might be open now. Let's go look. Okay, 1 minute. Well, 2 minutes. We're gonna try that. I'll be curious to see how the tire wear is on these, like, because I mean, you know, in like GT2, GT3, you can just get away with 5 laps on softs. I'm wondering if this will be better or worse or about the same. We'll have to see. It's interesting that they made them short races instead of like a 20-minute race. I wonder why they did that. It's the tune, or just kind of the way the car is now. Just don't know how I feel about it. Let's take a peek at a different tune just to see. Drag. Sub Suna. Wait, what? He just swerved across and hit me and I got a 2-second penalty? Okay. Interesting and hot take on the penalty system's part, if I do say so myself. Oh my god, dude. Pointed. This is my first time in it. I haven't done a race yet. Sub Joe. Here, I'll back out so y'all can hop in real quick. I'm appearing online already. Yeah, a lot of them feel very understeery, Joe, from what I've seen so far. But I don't know. I'd rather do this than GT2. Pretty much anything except GT2 and open class racing, which leaves us with this, drifting or toga, or a different game. It's just some new thing YouTube started doing, Joe. I have no idea. It's like earn experience or whatever for chatting and super chatting and whatever. I don't know. Like, yeah, see, you, Clamp got him pointed or tied right now with 75 XP, whatever that means. Community leaderboard and XP. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points, or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. That's a quote from YouTube for the explanation of what those things are. What's up, Savage? Sounds good, Pointed. It's something, Joe. Alright, here we go. Not much, Savage, just chilling. Got about maybe 4 more hours to stream, and then I don't think I'll be able to stream again until Sunday. So. What's up, Mystic? How you doing? Sounds like a good time. I think I'm just slower in this tune than the other one, dude. I was like a second faster in the other one. What time do you get? Like how long until you get off, Mister? I'm gonna go back to the other one just to confirm. But I really think that I was, really think I was faster in the other one. In this one. Oh, okay. I'll be on for a while, so you should be able to hop on and race with us if you want to. Drops. Doesn't matter how good you are, dude. We don't care. I'm not that good either. I already know this lap's gonna be slower than the other one. I can already tell. It's sloppy. That is the right one though, right? That I had on a minute ago. We have different opinions on that. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling too, Joe, to find a tune that I really get along with. Try this, guys. I don't know. Nah, for real, Mystic. If you want to see people that are good, that's people like Joe. Right here. This dude is good. I might be slightly above average, but only just. Now this thing is slippy. Yeah, see what I mean? He's 3 seconds a lap faster. That's the difference between good and slightly above average. Dude, this thing is like a freaking drift car. But it might be the fastest one, given it's actually turning fairly well if you're careful. Okay, yeah, that was definitely that was like a second faster than the other tune, which was a second faster than the tune I tried before that one, so definitely the fastest one we found so far. It's just kind of sketchy. But I don't know who you are. Why do you keep requesting to follow me, lady? Whatever. Sure. Other people I know follow you, then maybe I have met you before. Do we think softs will? I don't know. I mean, it says they will. I guess screw it, dude. Like, wait. What's the play here? Softs or mediums? This dude's going hards? I guess we're gonna try to make... I'm sure. The question is, can you make up enough time on the softs over the course of the first 4 laps to make the not great stuff on the 5th lap? Wait, you ran mediums, Joe? I'll have to check. I think it's the one by TRM somebody. It's one of the ones that comes up though, like when you just go look for them. Oh geez, I'm already on moderate wear. This lap is gonna suck. Was it drops? I'm just not a fan of open racing unless it's something like, you know, the toge that we do or whatever. Alright, yeah, that last lap was brutal, but like the rest of the race went pretty well. We were only a little bit off of Joe's time. Try the one I just used, Joe. I mean, it's the different Lambo, but try this one. It's a little on the looser side, but it's fast. Yeah, I think mediums are probably the better way to go, because you lose a ton of time on that last lap. What's up, Rich? You were on mediums? I was on softs, bro. So there you go. That's why I'm only 3/10 off. Ooh, I bet Kyalami's gonna be rough. Daytona will probably be fun though. So we get hit Daytona straight into Hockenheim Ring. Anybody else want to join for this? I've got about 3.5 hours to stream. Okay, no worries, Trip. Oh, you can wait. See, I would do an endurance race if I didn't think that 90% of the lobby was gonna quit after 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I mean, this has Proto HP2 and GT3, which would be cool, but I mean, it'd be me, Drops, and Joe in the reverse order that I just said on the podium, probably, because everyone else would quit. So yeah, it takes a lot of the fun out of it when, you know, there's like 4 people that finish the race. Do we think that there are enough corners here to make softs not the best choice? There's a lot of just straight line driving. Yeah, PRM Gareth Kelpin is the tune. If you want to try it, Joe, it's for the 2015 Lambo. Definitely on the loose side, but it's fast. it, man. Come on. %, after 3 laps, so mediums will be what, about 50% dead by the end. Brother. Nice straps. It's a spec series boost. What's up, dude? That's probably about as good as it's gonna get for me. What's up, Lee? Alright, you got dudes running 47s, 48s, 50s. Hungry. I might go warm up a kolache here after this race. I probably have time right now. I'll go do it right now. We might do one of those on Sunday, Neo. Should be like, I don't know, bro. I'm just a natural. After that last race drops, I'm gonna run mediums this time just to see. Because it seemed like Joe was pretty strong, like quite a bit stronger than a lot of people at the end. And this doesn't look like a particularly fast lobby, to be honest. I think I can run faster than a 147 on mediums. In fact, I know I can because I did already, so probably just do mediums. It's the safe play. Look at that, dead middle of the pack. Could have guessed. Who could have seen that coming? I don't know. I would just ask him that, be like, what is an answer? Like, that most certainly is an answer. So, I don't know, Neo. YouTube just started doing it. It's like some random thing just popped up last night when I was streaming golf, which I will be doing again tonight. So, anybody who has 2K25 golf and wants to join, you are welcome to. I think we actually already have enough people for 2 groups of 4, so if you're not in my group, you'll have another group of dudes that are in chat that you can play with. Damien. Did you run softs, Drew? Or was that mediums? So 1 second faster if you are on mediums, 2 seconds faster if you're on softs. Got it. Nice, Damien. Apparently, Damien. I didn't do it. It's a YouTube thing. Alright, if you want to hop in, you need to be ready. And hopping in, like, right now. Ready, set. Oh, and we missed it. Wow. Really? Okay, I guess I should have just gone straight in, huh? Well, that sucks. Talk about pain, bro. An hour straight of full Nordschleife at Nürburgring. Oh god, Miata spec series at Fujimi Kaido. Oh, do we do it? Just one lap. You want to do it at Fujimi Kaido? It's gonna be so slow, bro. Anybody else want to join for Miata's spec series at Fujimi Kaido? Hey, I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if it can get up the mountain, bro. It's so slow. This will be interesting, though. No racing clutch. You have to use regular clutch or just switch to regular manual. Like you have to actually use the clutch or switch to regular manual. That's why it's a 10-minute race, Joe. Sick, bro. Nice. I didn't even know this was a thing until I went to the gas station this morning. But look at who makes this vape. I don't know if y'all can see it. There you go. Can y'all read that? Who knew, right? Like, I had no idea that Mike Tyson made vapes, but apparently he does. Alright. Here we go. Maybe. I think this will be the most exhilarating race in the history of Forza Motorsport. Edge of your seat. High octane. Crazy racing. Never mind. Okay. Last try. 3 strikes and you're out of here, Forza. Go play a game that works. Oh, well, if we get back into that lobby, Joe, he's gonna leave. 100%. It's like a guarantee. Because if he and I are in the same lobby, he will not race in that lobby. He'll straight up miss the race if it means avoiding racing in the same lobby as me, which I find weird. Alright. Last try. If it crashes again, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you're lucky 3rd time is the charm, Forza. Tell you that much. Let me just try it. I know it can be a lot faster. did. Oh, really? I already passed him. He was just like stopped, pulled over on the side of the road for some reason. Look at the lap time, 4:22. Right. You show me a Miata in D class that can do 4:22 around here, and call you the Forza god. Welcome back, Mystic. This is gonna be intense. Controller. Definitely controller. For Forza, anyway. Stuff like LMU, ACC, AC Evo. That is all wheel. It's been a little while, Mystic, but the only time I have enjoyed it is when I've been driving like prototypes, like proto H cars. Yeah, I'll have to try it, but the problem with GT cars in general for me is that I had no idea what my front tires were doing. Like, I just couldn't feel them. I didn't know where I was. You know, I'd go to make a corner at the same speed I would do on controller, and instead of turning, the car would just go straight. I'll test it, you know, off stream, Mystic, and see how it is, and if it feels fine, then maybe I'll start doing some wheel gameplay, but if it's the same crap that was happening before, I'm just gonna go back to controller. Alright, Neo, take it easy. little retarded, bro. Like, what was that? Never doing that again. Alright. Yep. Apparently, if you try to race a Miata on Fujimi Kaido, every window-licking retard in existence will be in the same hopper. So, lesson learned. Go back to other things. What's up, Mark? No more. Yeah, that racing was insane, Joe. So yeah, that's why we're coming to this. I need to chill. So take it easy, dude. GG.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Keeping it light today, just doing the front 9 of this one. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And second shot here on the first. Oh, this one might be
Yep, I
past
hit
the
it
green.
too hard.
Oh, the chip's denied. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And he's got that to drop. He's coming in the hole. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's
It's my
1 up.
fault. I wasn't smooth.
All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole.
I've never played it at all, Drunks.
All right, let's send it. Nice and struck. He's got around 155 yards to go here.
I got you.
Going with the 9-iron. And second shot here on the second hole.
What's up, Mark?
I'm okay with that. This one's 23 feet away. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This one for birdie.
I mean, I'm not really either, to be honest, but this is a lot of fun, so. Too hard.
Oh, man.
Yep.
This putt is about 11 feet. I think it's breaking to the left. Good job. That's dropping on into par.
I should have made that last one. Just hit it too hard. That is
And he's looking at
unfortunate.
this putt here to have the hole. And there we go. And that hole will be halved. All right, staring down a par 3 now.
I would have brought
on his
it back
third
to
hole.
all square.
Here is their 5-wood. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. You'll be all right there. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker.
Maybe we can win this hole. We can make a putt.
All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left.
So, thought.
This one's looking decent. This really looks
Nice.
good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin.
I think it's out right now, drops, but it's
Second
not.
shot
It's
on the
not
hole.
Elden Ring, bro. It's some weird thing.
Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
Elden Ring was a lot of fun, dude. There were some fights that were really hard,
Teeing
but
it up on the fifth.
for the most part, it was just a lot of fun.
You just launched that. Who do you think you are, bulk broken?
Oops.
All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And he's looking at around 220 from here. And now hitting out of the rough. All right, he's setting up his next putt, and yeah, it's a long one. I think this one's moving to the right.
Probably to get people to chat more, if I had to guess.
All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh my, flew right by the hole. Here's a 6-foot putt. This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does. And that hole will be halved.
You
Wind's
could,
blowing
drops.
left to right on this one.
You could.
Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
let's regroup. All right, let's see how he does. Oh, looking good off the tee. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin.
Tommy 300. Huh? Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, this one might be going long. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. Well done. That's another green in regulation. Ooh, he was close. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Okay, your opponent's letting you have that putt, and we're going to win the hole in the process.
That was still a tricky putt, but alright.
And the
I'll take it.
7th hole is a par 4. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. This one's breaking left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it.
Oof.
Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. And if you sink
Can't
this,
see the
there's no
hole.
way you can lose. You're going to take things dormy.
There it is.
This one's going uphill and to the right.
Whoa, it breaks left there at the end. Okay, and that actually seemed kind of straight, to be honest. Thinking left edge, maybe? Yeah, a little bit shorter. Oh,
Zipped right by, didn't it?
it almost came back.
5 feet left to go. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, he needs this to have the hole.
For sure, Craig,
And that
but
hole's
that's
halved.
okay.
Wind is blowing right to left on this one.
It's kind of in our face, too, so this will probably be fine. Oh, dang.
A good one.
That would have been
Okay, he
sick.
appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Five iron on display for this one.
Whoops.
And he's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. I think this one's going left to right. And he gets the putt to go. And you will be victorious if you can sink this putt. And you have finished your round with a birdie putt. Great work.
Nice.
Okay, this one is over, and you've managed to pull out the win, ending here at 2 up. That's great work. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round.
St. Andrews, huh? It's probably gonna be windy.
Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. We're down on the 10th here, getting ready to play just the back 9 today. All right, let's do the golf. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say?
Oh, really? Never tried it.
Great swing on that one.
Sit.
I like what you've done with
Nice.
this hole. Just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does.
I played Borderlands. I think I played through 3, maybe 4. I can't remember.
And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie.
I don't even remember how many are out right now. Is 4 what's coming out next? If it is, I've played the first 3.
And he drops it on in there.
4s. Okay, then yeah,
Okay,
I
here's
played
your
3,
chance to
but
go one up on your opponent. That shot was marvelous. Off to a great start here. You're one up after the first hole of this match. And for the 11th, we have a par 3. You made good contact.
it. Jeez.
And let's see how this hole goes
Way
down
long.
for him. Here's their 7-iron.
Thursday for you, Mark. Yeah, it's like Wednesday at 7 p.m. or something for me.
Send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the
Look at this
scorecard.
putt.
Nothing wrong with that. Breaking pretty hard to the left.
That's pretty hard's an understatement, my dude. I mean, look at that. It's practically doing a U-turn and then just going off the green. Okay, we're just gonna like aim over here and see what happens.
Just a little too much pace on
Okay.
that one.
Even that was not far enough to
We'll be
the
back
right.
to
Or
all
that
square
like
if they drop this putt.
U-turn putt. That's
Looks
insane.
like this one's breaking
Like,
to the right.
What kind of green is that, bro?
I think he's on the right track here. Continues on a great line. Oh my, and he makes it. This match is all square.
Fair enough, dude.
And this one's a par 4 for the
That's
12th.
why we're not doing GT2s, Mark. There is a Lamborghini spec series now with the Super Trofeos. You can pick either one. That was kind of fun.
Here we go. Let's let this one go.
And hit it right at this dude. Oh, I've sliced it. Sit. Okay. Oh, the putt's gonna
Look at you
suck, but
go.
at least we have
Putt for
one.
eagle here now on this par 4. And here we go. This is his second shot.
I used to love the M8, dude, and the Viper. But RIP.
Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend.
These putts
This
are
one's a
so
double
wild.
breaker. Goes left, and then it goes right.
Putts are so wild.
he's got a 10-foot putt here. I think this one's going left to right. And that's a birdie on his scorecard. This one's about 8 feet from the cup.
The Lambos actually break okay. They're not bad, dude. They drive better than GT2 cars. I can tell you that.
Oh, that could have been a birdie. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good.
It's a bad putt.
All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4.
Rip. That should have been an easy make. Should have been automatic.
This tee shot should play.
Wow, snuck it in that little crease, huh?
Okay, let's send it.
I'll probably wind up in the rough if I try that, dude. I'll just do a regular driver. I wind up in the rough anyway.
Okay, just
Nice.
barely found your way into that deep rough.
Okay.
And here's our second shot on the 13th.
Only gonna get like 88 to 90 out of this. If I hit it full. Should be this. That'll work. Long putt, but the green seems kind of flat.
Let's see what he does here. 110 yards out. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. Well, this one's starting out okay.
Come on, come on.
And
Let's
the
go.
ball goes down. Fantastic work.
We needed that.
And this next putt for him is for birdie. Looks like a right to left break.
I didn't even hit a great putt and it went in, so that was a little bit lucky for sure.
And he gets
Oh wow,
the birdie.
that was kind of lucky to be honest, dude.
And that hole will be halved. And now for the par 5, 14th hole.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people's opinion is that GT2 sucks, but of course there are people out there who would die on the hill that they're incredible, so.
Oh yeah, off the downslope, this is going to chase out. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nice swing. Sounded great.
I was doing the Lamborghini one just to not have to deal with those cars, Mark. And I tried the Miata Spec Series at Fujimi Kaido, and let me tell you, that was a mistake.
Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th.
Wait, is this flag? that's gonna stop on time, but... Wait, he's further than I am? Did he aim at the wrong flag? I guess so. I guess he just aimed at the wrong flag. I almost did the same thing.
Oh, hello. All right, from the beach.
Really?
Yeah, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. Careful with this one.
Pretty
This
much straight.
is from way out.
I hit it too hard.
Oh,
Yep.
come on, be nice.
Too hard, and I pushed it.
Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up.
Here, dude. I'll just give
All
it
right,
to
now
you.
that you've
It's fine.
conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one.
I mean, what's going on is that somebody somewhere was like, hey, we should split GT up into 2 groups. Let's make one awful and keep the other one the same. And then they said,
Okay,
man,
let's go. Pound this
these
one
ones
in.
are awful. Maybe we should change them and keep the other ones the same. And they did. And then they said, we should change both of them. And let's make the ones that are great and that everybody loves feel worse. And then adjust GT2 again.
And they're going with the pitching wedge. All right, we're setting up in the rough, but it seems to be sitting up pretty good in this rough for you. And that approach was a bit wayward.
I think the wind would take it that far to the right, right? Well, they can't, Mark, because if they had GT2 and GT3 at the same time, nobody would race GT2. You know what I mean?
Starting this one out pretty good. Still on line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
Yeah, maybe right now it drops,
Good
but
work on that
probably
last
not
hole.
before
You're
all the changes.
Gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. Here we go on hole number 16. Okay, looking good. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. Well done. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
Right, but I mean, even now, GT2 cars feel heavy and slow and just not that great. GT3 cars feel loose,
Ooh,
but
off the downslope. Watch this one run. And here we go with his second shot.
the thing is, they're apparently using a lot of feedback from players, which I'm just like, what, like, is unfortunate.
And here's our second shot on the 16th.
We are not going to pitch the ball, that is. We are going to lock the ball.
Go out there, looking good.
I don't even think it's just that drops. I think it's just I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for them to just like make the cars feel like they used to, you know?
And now this from
they don't have to be
it's breaking to the left, I think.
The same. They don't have to be, you know, you go back to exactly how they were. They just need to make them feel like they did. You know what I mean?
Scribble a par down on his scorecard. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Boom, drops it in. Nice putt there. That wins you the hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. All right, best of luck here on number 17. Oh, wonderfully struck. And let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah. Well, that's an idea, drops.
Looks like this
I have
safe in the
LMU, but
fairway.
it's just not, I don't know.
And he's got around
Getting my wheel out all the
165 yards
time
to
is a
go.
pain in the butt. That's one of the reasons why I don't use it very often.
And here's their 8-iron.
Not a bad shot.
And this is our second shot here on the 17th. This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Way better than mine.
Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right.
True drops.
Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. And your friend over there is one up
Yeah,
after that one.
PC is better anyway, Mark. It's more versatile.
Teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4.
And that's better graphics and performance. And lots of options on how you want to make it.
Okay, time to send it. Nice swing.
On Forza, Mark, sure. Other games, I don't have that problem. Just Forza.
Okay, that almost went down. Here's our second shot on the 18th. And a 15-footer for him. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right.
Alright, if he misses, we're going to go to a playoff. Assuming I don't botch a 2-foot putt. Alright.
He's got a 3-footer here.
Or wait, yeah, because I can tie it, right? I think he's up one.
All right, if this next putt goes down, this match will go to a playoff hole. And as that one drops, you are in a tie at the top. So that means we have to head to a playoff hole. Should be fine. Okay, he's leading off here in
Closest
this
to the pin,
playoff
basically.
hole. Let's see where he puts it. Seven iron on display here.
No way.
Okay, you're last to hit.
That's
so
gonna
you
be
know
really hard to tie.
how close you need to get to this pin to give yourself that advantage. Let's go. And the tee shot will not be closest to the pin. That could hinder us in a little bit, but we'll see. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie.
Two feet,
This
bro.
putt could secure his win.
He's gonna
in the
make
playoff.
this, watch.
And with that, he
That's it.
takes
He
the
won
win here in this
by 2
playoff
feet.
hole. Congratulations to him.
That hurts.
Better luck to you next time. Okay, with that, I will leave you for a short time. I'm sure you'll be back. Great playing some golf with you, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. There you go, Mark. Come on, run it back, bro. Press A. Alright, guess we're running it back. Oh, we're not running it back. Go left. Rip. Let's team up. Squat stain. That's a... Alright. You say so. Where are these two dudes? Are they on dial-up? I mean, the game's not frozen. But I also can't do anything. Okay. So it's because people left. It's like, dude, what is happening? One more. Just one more. There we go. Oh look, it's Squat Stain again. But he changed his little card this time.
Hey there, hope you're doing great. Because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. And it looks like you four folks are going to play a bit of scramble today. Good to see. All right, best of luck to you.
All on my team. With the goofy hat and the gold ball.
This one's fairway bound. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. And he's got about, I'd say 140 to the pin from here.
Hit the wall. Thank you. Nice shot.
And next. Oh, yeah.
Nicer
I like
shot.
to see this. I like to see this very, very much. And this will be his second shot. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. Okay, he did stick the green nowhere close to the hole, but you know, that's a green. Okay, here we go. This is what he has left over for the bird. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here.
Hey, way to come through, bro.
And after that hole, both teams here are tied. Let's see what happens on the next one.
All right.
And here we go. We're on hole number 11, and we got a par 4.
Wait. Why are they hitting first? We hit first last time. We tied the hole. So we should be hitting first again.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, give this a smash. Oh dear, look at that go. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Let's see what you can do here. Let's see if you can get a little closer than your partner did. Well, that is a nice job by you inside of your partner's approach. And they've got about 120 to the pin from here. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens. And he's getting his concentration going here for this long putt. Let's see how he deals with it. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Oh, almost. Okay, it's up to you now. I'm interested to see what you do with this one. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. It's still tracking. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. All right, he's putting this one for birdie. And there it goes. Nice touch. And after that hole, both teams are now tied. And we have a par 3 on the 12th. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one.
What a terrible shot.
And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. They've gone with the 7-iron. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Here's their 7-iron. And that'll do. Grab your putter.
And carried that way more than I thought it would, dude. It's only 2 miles an hour, but it really carried that.
Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. This one
Maybe I
looks
should
like
have
it'll
played a
break to
choked
the
tee
right.
shot or something.
Oh. All right, this one from 17 feet.
I don't know why
I
this
think this
guy's
one will go
name
left
is
to
so...
right.
I don't know. It just sounds gross. Rip.
And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right.
You can do it, bro. Bring it home. Hey,
And
that
in
boy.
there. In there for the birdie.
Let's do it.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll do. Okay, after that hole, the leading team is ahead by 1.
I guess profile picture is a toilet. That's funny. I wonder if that's my teammate bitten pipes.
Here comes the 13th hole.
Thanks. Get gone, ball.
Nice shot.
Not bad.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy
Too
does.
bad.
Ooh, watch this one run now. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Looking good off the tee. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does.
We want mine. No, we want mine. Thank you.
All right, this is his second.
And this is probably going to be either a 2-iron that we're going to try to let run up the hill, or a choked 3-wood that will just try to land straight on the green. We'll have to see, though. I'm not sure yet.
And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go.
Hey, nice shot, bro. Might be using your ball.
Well, let's see what you can do. All right, on the green and
We'll
under
be using
regulation.
his for
He had a
sure.
putt for eagle, and that's fantastic.
I think that's the first time we've used his ball this whole round so far.
Okay, they have a very big putt ahead. Let's see if they can get it to go. I think this one's going left to right. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here.
It's a good putt.
Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. And he's setting up here.
I
for
think
an
this
eagle
guy is
putt.
slightly better than his
Yeah,
teammates,
this one
so
looks
he
like
might
it's
actually
kind of
make it.
moving from the left to the right.
If he does, I mean, more power to him. They deserve the eagle if you can sink that. Oof.
Ooh, just
His buddy was
missed.
actually closer that time. Interesting.
All right, this one's from 14 feet away.
All right, get out of the way,
So it
marker
looks like
things.
it's breaking to the left.
A little bit more.
Oh, nicely done. Dropping in for the eagle. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt'll drop. And after that hole, the leaders have a 2-stroke lead. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
I have a question. Does anybody wear Pumas? Like anybody in here? Is there anybody that's just like, I'm a Puma guy?
All right, let's see how he does.
That guy outdrove me by a yard. Or 6 inches, really. But
He's got about 100 yards to the pin here.
you can do it, bro. Stick it close.
Let's see if you can get this one a little bit closer than your partner.
Uphill, and we have some wind in the face, so. Nice smooth stroke.
Well, that'll
There we
play
go.
pin high for us.
That'll work.
Okay, second shot for him on this one.
Thinking about changing the difficulty in the online society to this difficulty.
He's about an even 100.
But
to the
since
pin,
we
I
have some
think.
people who just joined that like just got the game, I'll wait to do that for a little while. But at some point I will be increasing the difficulty up to Pro-Am, which is what this is.
Oh,
Wow, that guy
my,
really
there's a
hit
nice
that shot,
little
didn't he?
approach shot. He had that one dialed in.
It's alright, we still only have a 5-foot putt, so. Come on, dude.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, safely home with that putt. And the leaders have a 2-stroke lead after that one. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one.
The rough to slow the ball down a little bit. Oh, dude, I just. Well, that worked out. It shouldn't have, but that worked out. Okay.
All right, let's see how he does here on
That was
this
bad.
hole.
This dude will outdrive me this time for sure. Yeah. So we're gonna use his ball this time. For once.
Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure.
I got just outdrove all of us.
And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach.
Hooked it. This can be your hole, bro. Should get it close, and we'll play yours again. Nice shot.
And from here, they are about 145 yards out.
Also a nice shot.
Here's a putt for birdie. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Well, the putt appears to be online. So good, so good. He's got a 10-foot putt here. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. And he's done well to get that one in the cup. That's for birdie. And the leading team is ahead by 2 after that hole. And next is the 16th. We got a par 3 here.
We'll try. It's a par 3. See if we can get an ace. I'm not going to count on it, but it has happened.
Taking this one with the 8 iron.
A little short there, dude.
Well, looking forward to this hole. Safe approach. Nice.
Come on, bro, hit the ball. I didn't even see where my ball went, bro.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
16 feet. I don't think the kids, especially nowadays, would have the patience for this game, Mark, so I would say yes. All that TikTok and Instagram
This
brain.
is an 8 iron.
Have people sitting here fidgeting, waiting for everybody else to take their shot. I mean, why, what? You forgot you hit it in the bunker, bro?
All right, this is his birdie look. And this one's, I think, going left to right.
See, way out there. Dang, I guess so. Nice putt.
And he drops it. That was a pretty good little touch he put on that.
Oh, I got you,
This
Mark.
one's about 10 feet out.
Hey, good job
I think
fitting
this one's
pipes.
breaking
Way to
to the
make
left.
that putt, especially having to aim that far outside the hole.
And he gets the birdie putt to drop on in there. All right, leading team is ahead by 2 after that one. Teeing up now on number 17. And that
Crushed
was a
that, dude.
drive. Wow, I can still hear
Get
the
outta
echo.
There you go.
All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Looks like this one's in the fairway. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's see what happens here. He's got about 170 yards to go. Next. That's a safe shot. And from here, they have somewhere around 170 yards to the pin.
If he's closer, I'm actually going to look at these putts and how the green looks. Because if his putt looks like it's on some crazy slope, and mine looks like it might just be like straight downhill or something, I'm just going to pick mine.
And here's his second shot.
So mine would be more straight in, and they're the same distance. We're just gonna play mine.
Here we go. This one for birdie. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Oh, it's going right by. He's got a 16-footer on his hands here. I think this one's breaking to the left.
Hmm.
And for him, this will be for the birdie. This one's breaking left to right. And he gets it to go. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And the leading team is ahead by 1 stroke after that one. Okay, 18th hole is before us. This one's a par 5. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Swinging like silk. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, from here they have about 235 yards to go.
There you go, Craig. Go check it out. $3. You can watch all of them.
And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. And from here, he's looking at a 220-yard shot. Now, he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. And with that, he'll end up just barely into this first cut. Well, your partner missed. Let's see if you can stick this one. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left. Well, this one's on a line. Oh my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt though, almost got that to go. He's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. I think we got a right to left break on this one.
Because that was an insane putt.
Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long.
Hopefully not.
Like
I don't feel like going to a playoff, bro. The next putt's guaranteed.
Ouch, right by the hole. And from here, he's
you
looking
missed
at
too, bro.
23 feet to the cup. Looks
This
like
dude's
this one's
been pretty
taking
good
a
at
break
putting.
to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line.
Nope.
Okay, not a bad
Right,
effort from
that's
that
the
distance.
dub. GG.
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, and congratulations on winning this scramble matchup here today. I was rooting for you down there. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round.
Well, we win. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. No outro. We'll be back on golf later tonight to play with the, to play our online society thing. But that'll probably be it for today. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Good to see you. And, probably catch y'all again on Sunday. Alright, dudes. Peace.